morning everyone. In today's lecture, we will discuss another concept of that power system stability, that is Clark diagram for the two machine system with without losses. Means only the series reactance system should be the considered of the two machine system. In the previous lecture, we had discussed the various types of that machine, that is but the two machine system with losses and the without losses. Then the multi machine system is also discussed. So in today's lecture, we are going to discuss the Clark diagram for the two machine system, two machine series reactance systems. That is nothing but the without resistance. That's why it's called as without losses. Okay. So whenever we have to draw the whenever we have to discuss the two machine system that is without losses, it's nothing but that just just discuss the simple diagram, that is the two synchronous machines that are connected to the external resistance, that is nothing but the XE, that is the external resistance that should be connected. The resistance should be the neglected in this, means not the losses should be the is not there. Losses is not there. That's why that is nothing but the one machine, and that is nothing but the two machine is connected with having the x1 and the x2 is nothing but the reactance of that machine 1 and the machine 2 respectively, where x is nothing but what x is the external resistance reactance that should be connected between the two machine system, that is a 1 and the 2, whereas v1 and the v2 is nothing but the voltage level of that machine 1 and the voltage level of that machine 2, that is v1 upon v2 is nothing but the voltage should be transmitted from the machine 1, and the v2 is nothing but the voltage should be transmitted from the machine 2 to the system, that is nothing but the v1 and the v2. Okay, so the cut and the try process should be the is generally used to avoid through the use of the graphical construction devised by the Miss Clark. That is nothing but the Miss Clark is one of the scientists which are generally use the diagram, that is nothing but a graphical method to finding out the stability limit. So the basically the Clark diagram are generally used to calculate the steady state stability limit with losses and the without losses for the consideration of the two machine system, like the series reactance system or the resistance one. Okay, so while calculating the steady state stability limit by using the vector diagram or the graphical representation, the Miss Clark is generally use the graphical construction method. It just introduced by the Miss Clark. That's why it's also called as a Clark diagram. Okay, the construction will be discussed for the two machine system connected to the two external resistors, that is x1 and that is xe. Okay, now the current vector is drawn the horizontally, and the consequently that I try should be dropped as drawn vertically. The several voltage vector radiating from the point 0 differ from the 0. Okay, so this is nothing but the vector diagram of that is nothing but the Clark diagram without losses. We have to drawn this diagram one by one by following the simple procedure. Okay, so by calculating while drawing the Clark diagram, the current vector is drawn should be the horizontally, and the consequently drawn the vertically. Okay, the several voltage vectors radiating from the point O, where is nothing but the point O, this is the point O, differ by the appropriate Ix drop in order to represent the condition of that steady state stability. Means what? ये जो भी point है, that is nothing but the position of that point O, it should be the differ from the A to the E. So the A to the E is nothing but what? It generally the simple current vectors are there. That is nothing but ये क्या है? A B BC and the DE, it's all about nothing but the current vector, that is nothing but the Ix, it's the external resistance का current vector रहेगा. Okay, so जो current vectors है, it should be drawn horizontally, and it that the point O, it should be the differ from the approximate, that is nothing but the Ix, that is the what ये जो point है, that is the differ from that Ix. It should be the OB, or it should be the OC, or it should be the OD. Okay, so जो भी Ix value है, that is nothing but the A to the B, that is Ix1, B to the C, that is Ixe, and the C to the E, it should be the Ix2. Okay, so the Ix2 is nothing but that the machine current, or the current through the machine 2, current through the machine 1, that is Ix1, and the Ixe is the current through the external reactance that should be the connected to it. Okay, so in order to represent the condition at a steady state stability rate, the diagram can be drawn so that the V1 and the V2 should be the assigned value, and so that E1 and the E2 should be the 90 degree apart. Means what? ये अपन को क्या मेंशन assume करना है कि that induced voltage across that machine 1 and machine 2 it should be the 90 degree apart, and second the value of that voltage supplied to the that V1 machine 1 and the machine 2 it should be the given one. Okay, so the V1 and the V2 value should be the given one, and from the using of that V1 and the V2 value and the current value of that IX1, IX2 and the IX3, we are able to finding out the what the system should be the stable one, that two machine system that are we are generally use with 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 series reactance, it is in the steady state stability limit or not, that we have to calculate. Okay, तो steady state stability limit अपने को calculate करने के लिए हमने ये Clark diagram introduce, that is Clark generally it introduce this diagram. Okay, so construction is carried out in the following manner by the one by one procedure. So the first way is to calculate the to draw the segments of that IX1, second is study but the Ix, and third is study but the Ix2 along the straight line, that is study but the horizontal portion across the horizontal plane, making it proportional to the given value of that Ix, X1, Xc and the X2 respectively to the convenience cell. Means what? जितना X1 का value है उतना that is study but the Ix1 parallel to the Ixc, parallel to the Xe and parallel to the Ix2, parallel to the Ix, that is X2. Okay. Now the second point. First we have to draw the Ix1, Ixc and the Ix2 with parallel to the that reactance value of that series reactance value of that machine 1, machine 2 and the external resistance. That is the first point we have to draw it. Means what? Horizontal line. Okay. Now second, that with the Ix1 I multiply the product of that series reactance and the current is nothing but the Ix. So the total value कितना हो जाएगा Ix. ये क्या हो गया उसका फिर diameter of that semicircle. Okay, अब diameter होगी ये, that Ix is nothing but the diameter. अब इसका आधा लेंगे, that is nothing but the half part of that diameter is nothing but the radius of that semicircle. So that half part is nothing but calculated, and from that half part we have to just draw on the one of the semicircle. That showing is nothing but the dotted line. ये जो दिख रहा है is on all is nothing but the semicircle. So the any point of O lying on the semicircle meet the requirement that any point of O that light on the semicircle means what? I1, E1 or E2 का value, that the value of that E1 and the E2 should be nothing but a 90 degree apart. Means what? The V1 or V2 का value अपने को ऐसा assign करना है, that's not the ratio of that V1 and the V2 should be assigned as soon as so that the value of that the angle between the E1 and the E2 is nothing but a 90 degree. Means what? We want the angle between the E1 and the E2 is nothing but a 90 degree. For that case, that point should be lies on the any point of that semicircle, semicircle. So that fact arises from the theorem of geometry that any angle inscribed in the semicircle is a right angle. Means what? ये जो भी angle बन रहा है, that point of O, we have to finding out the location of that point of O. It is nothing but the locus of the specified value of that V1 or V2. Means what? We are first we have able to draw the Ix1, Ixc and the Ixc. That is nothing but the Ix अपन ने drawn किया. Second, we have to just draw the semicircle by dividing the radius, that is nothing but the value of that Ix. Okay, and as we all know that the geometry of that semicircle, that any angle, any triangle inscribed in the semicircle is nothing but the right angle triangle. Okay, so that the any point of that on the point that touches on the O is nothing but that E1 upon E2 is give the right angle between the induced voltage between the E1 and the E2. So how to find out the value of position of that O? It generally finding out by the locus of that specified value of that V1, ratio of that V1 upon V2, that is nothing but the specified, that is already given. Okay. So this is the point of that construct the portion of the locus, construct the ratio of V1 and the V2. Means what? अपने को क्या करना है? We are able to find out the ratio of that V1 or V2. अब V1 और V2 का ratio निकाल के we have to draw the intersection point on that different intersection point, so that we are able to find out the angle between E1 and the E2 is nothing but a 90 degree. Okay. Now the condition is that if the V1 and V2 should be equal or it's not equal. If it is equal, the locus is perpendicular to the Ixe. Ixe, what is that? Ixe? Ixe is nothing but the it's perpendicular to the IXE, that is the IXO to the C point. That is nothing but that point is nothing but the OC. This is the perpendicular point, that is the IXE. Okay, OC point is nothing but the perpendicular to the, if the V1 and the V2 should be equal. If it is not equal, the locus can be proved at a circle whose center is to be the vertical line of that IX, drop the extension thereof. Okay, so thus the intersection of this locus with the semicircle is point O, give the vectors E1, V1, that is sorry, V1, V2 and the E2 as should be the drawn. So basically that point of location of that O is nothing but the ratio of that V1 and the V2 is generally the calculated by doing the try and error, so that we are able to find out the angle between the E1 and the E2 should be nothing but a 90 degree. Okay, if the V1 and the V2 should be equal, it just do the perpendicular bisections to the IXE. Okay, the scale of the diagram is set to the specified value of that V1 and the V2 value. That is the simple case is that V1 and the V2 value agar given rahega, so automatically we are able to find out the angle between the E1 and the E2, that is a 90 degree, so that we are able to finding out the steady state stability limit. Okay, so this is the point of that V1 and the V2 should be equal or it's not equal. Now the third point is that about what? Seventh point, the intersection of this locus is you the vectors E1, V1, EM is nothing but the maximum induced voltage across that. That is nothing but the OC is nothing but the maximum point, that is a perpendicular one. Okay, and it's nothing but the E2. Now the next is to scale having been found. If the scale is to be found, the power, now we are able to finding out the power. How can we able to find out the power? At the same point of that circuit should be the calculated. So the two simple way to calculating it should be the number one. एक तो measure the length of that vector E1 and the E2. अब measure the length of that vector E1 and the E2. Just measure from the point of O. If we have to measure from the point of view, ये इसका length कितना है? Just measure the length of that this length and the O and this length. So from this length one and the X1 and the X1 reactance of that machine one, X1 of the reactance and the machine 2 reactance, it should be already given. So from that case, we are able to finding out the maximum power. It should be the drawn from this two machine system without losses or with the series reactance. Okay, so that is nothing but the E1 upon E1 multiplied by E2 upon X. That is a formula for that maximum power. So this is nothing but the maximum power should be the drawn. Okay, now second method is to measure the EM. So how can we measure the EM? Just the perpendicular from that O to the C point, O to the IX. अब यहाँ से perpendicular निकालूंगा, then it's represented that in the phase component of that each of the 4 voltage. अब ये क्या रहेगा? It's in the phase of that 4 voltage. What is the 4 voltage? That is that EM should be studied, but the measure from the O to the IX. It represent an in phase component. In phase component क्या है? EM should be in phase component of the E1, V1 and the V2 and the E2. Okay, ये जो चार component EM should be in the phase. So it's also represent the lowest voltage at a point of the line between the machine, at which point of that power factor should be unity. Means what? Whenever the this voltage is should be in the phase with component of that the E1, E2, V1, V2, then the maximum power should be maximum power, the minimum voltage at the point of line voltage it should be given as 90, but at the point of power factor should be unity. Okay, so this is the case out there. We are able to finding out the PM. Now the second method is to finding out to just measure the diameter of that circle. Okay, पहले तो PM उसके हिसाब से निकाल दिया, या फिर सेकंड अपन ने क्या किया, perpendicular bisections लगाए from the point of O to the IX value, from the IX value, and then we have to finding out that PM and the I. Okay. So just measure the diameter of that circle. Now, how can we measure the diameter of the circle? Finding out the diameter of the circle, to calculate the value of that IX, we are able to finding out the measure the diameter of the circle. It's what ये इसका अगर value मिल जाता है तो अपने को IX मिल जाएगा. अब IX मिल गया है तो we are able to that IX1 is nothing but the IXE plus IX2, that is and divide it by the total reactance, that is nothing but the X. So in order to finding out the current, so we are able to finding out the current, that is nothing but the I value is equal to the upon X. Okay, so thus the PM should be given should be nothing but the PM is equal to EM into the I. So the for the different value of that V1 upon V2 different from the one, the locus of the constant V1 and the V2 will not intersect the semicircle. Means what? Greatly from the agar wo value, if the value of that is more than 90 degree, if the angle should be the more than 90 degree, the locus should not intersect the point of O. ये जो intersection point है, provide that the angle is nothing but a 90 degree. Means what? That tail angle is nothing but the 90 degree. Load angle जो है, ये that is nothing but the 90 degree. If it is more than that, if the if it is not intersect, means what? If the del angle should be more than 90 degree, then that's the stability limit of that the system should not be the stable condition. Okay, so the lack of the intersection indicate that the no power should be the transmitted stably with the assumed value of that terminal voltage. Means what? Whenever the load angle should be less than more than 90 degree, the power should not be the transmitted stable. Means what? We have to transfer the power from the one machine to the second machine stable in the stable condition. For the stable condition, that load angle must be in the 90-degree condition. For that case, that intersection of that semicircle is must be there. If the intersection of that O point on the semicircle is not there in the graphical representation of that Clark diagram, then it does not provide a steady state stability limit. For the power at which it should provide the stable in the stable condition. What at the in the stable condition, how much power should be the transferred from the one machine to the second machine? That is the case of that is generally defined by the Clark diagram without consideration of that losses. Okay, so in this is all about the vector diagram, that is a Clark diagram of the two machine system with the series reactance system. That is the case of that without losses conditions. Okay, so in the next lecture, in the upcoming next lecture, we will discuss the Clark diagram with losses. Means what? The resistance should be the connected between the two machine system. So that how can we calculate that semicircle? How can we calculate the steady state stability limit, or how can we calculate the maximum power that can be transferred from the one machine to the second machine? Okay, so thank you so much.